Hello, everyone. It's amazing to have you back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about how I was in Dubai. I got a job in Malta, Europe. Malta is a European country. It's more of like an island who has approximately, let's say, 2 million people. There are not a lot of people in this country, and they speak both Maltese and English. These are the two basic languages. So if you are good at English and you're not good at Maltese, that's fine. You absolutely cope with it. So it's a nice place. I'm going to give you the breakdown of how I got this job in uh, in Malta. Okay, so I've been in Dubai for approximately 5 years, and I've gotten a lot of experience in Dubai. And also, I was basically in the hospitality field. I was more of like a barista, if you know what a barista means. It has to do with professional coffee brewing and making of juices and all of that. And this was what I was doing in Dubai. So I got an opportunity with a company based on information which I got from a friend. Uh, Also in this channel, I'm going to be sharing with you sites where you can apply for jobs, how you can follow these processes and get this opportunity to be able to move. I know if you love to move to Europe. So also remember, Malta is a European country. It's under the Schengen territory. So which means if you have a Malta visa, it's a Schengen visa, it means that you can go to 27 countries with that visa. So if you are going to those countries, you don't need a new visa. This is one of the advantages. So I was in Dubai, got my experience of 5 years as a barista, and then applied. Applied out of let's say, let me try my luck, let's see how it goes. I always have the intention to leave and go to Europe for more like a better life. Okay, so I applied. I structured my CV, make it nice, make it more professional, and then I applied. I sent an email to the company, and then after maximum of 2 days, they responded that I have been selected. Wow, this is how my journey began. My journey began from that email. Okay, so after I was selected, I then replied that I accepted their conditions because they stated their conditions in the contract, how much I'll be paid in the, sorry, in email, not contract yet, in the email. And then I responded. I responded that I accept the conditions and everything. So they promised to send me a contract in days. So a couple of days, they sent me a contract and demanded that I sign, send some further documents to them, which I did. I signed. I signed the contract. I printed it out in a colored copy. So I signed. And also, there's one thing you should note. There's a place where they would tell you to be signed by notary. This is the first time I was hearing it. I don't know what it means, but as at that time, I didn't know what it meant. So I was able to find out, get informations, and then I got a contact. It's more of like a lawyer. You need a notary, more of like a lawyer, to witness that you're the one signing the contract. So this is what it means. So you need the presence of a lawyer. The lawyer will sign this contract and put his stamp and certified. So as at this, I spent for the signing of the contract, I spent around 500 dirhams. That is for those who are in Dubai. Okay, I spent like 500 dirhams. As at that time, I don't know how much it is now. Of course, maybe a slight difference and all of that. So moving from signing the contract, after I signed, the lawyer put his stamp and everything, and that was how I was able to scan these copies. It had about 15 pages thereabout, stating the terms and conditions, how long I work, my salary, all the processes, gratuity, everything was inside. So this was how I signed. and then I sent it down to my employers. My employers, they notified me that they have gotten it, and everything was intact. Okay, everything was intact. Mind you, I was careful with everything I was doing. You need to be careful, you need to be sure, and you need to put everything in order, all your documentations, everything. Then the next process was the payment of work permits. Okay, now your employer has to apply for the work permit in Malta. Okay, not in Dubai. So you are not in Malta. Wherever you are, it can be in Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, anywhere you are. Your employer has to apply for it here in Malta. So I sent them my funds, money. It costed me around 350 euros or 360 euros thereabout. So this was the amount I paid for the application of work permits. And that was the only money I gave them to apply for the work permit. It was specifically for work permit. Okay. So after I paid them, they applied for the work permit. I got an email that they have applied for it. I was able to track the work permit, if there's any updates and everything. So to be fair, they are real. My employers are real, actually. My employers are real. And as you have seen this video, they'll be coming to Dubai on the 10th of July. This video I'm making is on the 4th, on the 3rd, sorry, today is 3rd. On the 3rd of July, they'll be coming to Dubai on the 10th of July. If you check my YouTube channel, I posted a video about it, and the placard and the details is there, so you can go back and check the video and get all the information you need about that. So it is genuine and is real, factual. So they're coming to make an interview in Dubai, and also they'll give you a job. So this was how I paid for my work permit, and then they applied for it, and I was waiting. First thing, you need to be patient, you need to be prayerful, and you need to be resilient, just be calm. Okay. And I waited. I was almost giving up, but yes, by God's grace, it came out. It took me 2 months to get my work permit. Okay. Sorry. It took me 8 months to get my work permit. This was how long it took, and it was quite difficult to wait. It took me 8 months to get my work permit. In fact, I started giving up. I was removing my mind and trying to check for other plans. Okay, but I've spent money, and I don't want it to go, but I had a little bit of hope. There's one tiny hope that was left. That was what kept me for 8 months. I waited, and by God's grace, it came out. Finally, my work permit came out, and it was approved. So they call it approval in principle for a single work permit. This is what it's called. And when it came out, it was time to apply for my visa. So it was time to apply for my visa. So I applied for my visa. Before the application of visa, I need some documents. First of all, you need some documents from your employers, and you also need some documents from yourself. You need to get some documents. The documents you need to get from yourself are things like house contracts. That is to say, you need to get a house in Malta and pay, and they'll get you a 1 year contract, because each house has a contract for 1 year as a tenant. So they'll apply for a contract for you, and then you speak to the landlord. He will add your name to the list, and if you add your name to the list, your name, your phone number, and your email. This is how it's done. So you pay for your rent. The landlord is going to apply for your work permit. So basically, this is how it's done. So you get your passport, your contract, that is the house contract. You get your employment contract, which you had earlier, and also you get your work permit, which was approved and it was sent to you via email. And also your employers needs to send you some documents. some documents in terms of invitation, your job description, details. Your employers know all the documents to send to you that contains all your details. So make sure if you are from the beginning, do not make a mistake on your passport number. Be careful of everything you write. If you make a mistake, it takes a long time to make these corrections and you spend more money. So be careful of whatever you're doing. So once your employers send these documents to you, coupled with the ones that you have gotten yourself, and this is what you're going to do about it. You're going to put it together. And how do you apply for your visa from wherever you are? If you're in Nigeria, if you're in Dubai, I don't know about other places, but your company will refer you, they will suggest you use VFS. VFS is more of like a visa agency where you can apply for visa in Malta. So this is how it's done. So those documents, you go to VFS website. You need to find out all the documents they need. These documents I just mentioned is one of the documents they need. It's part of those documents they need. You get the details from the VFS website, and this is the research you need to make first of all. So when those documents are ready, you are sure you have everything in place. And remember, your passport needs to have an 8 months validity from the time you are applying for your visa. You need to have a long time. If you have 1 year, 2 years, better for you. Please don't make a mistake. You need a long time. This is why I said go to VFS website, find out the documentations that they need on everything. It is stated clearly there of how many duration on your visa. But if you have a long time for your passport validity, it's better. If you have short time, it's better you even update your passport or renew your passport before you start this whole process. Do you understand me? So this is the good part about it. So you don't have to spend money. Visa application, they don't refund money. So if you go and apply and you have a problem with your documents, they are not going to refund your money at all. This is how it's done. So you go to VFS website, you're going to apply for your visa. Now, application of visa, your employers will suggest that you use extended visa services or you can use the normal one. The thing is that the normal one takes more time. The normal one takes more time. For the extended services, it takes lesser time to approve your visa or for the process to be done. And then they will tell you what should be done. God forbid there will be no rejection. There will be always approvals by God's grace. So you apply for your visa. Once you apply for your visa through VFS services, you're going to use the extended visa services. Do you understand me? And this is more of like a fast track. So there's a little bit of additional fee to it. But however, for the normal visa application is 300 euros. So for the extended services is additional 150 euros. So a total of 400 euros everything. So 250 for the normal one, 150 for the extended services. So total of 400 euros. This is the amount you're going to pay. So just be careful, put this in order. And all this money I spent was not at once. It took some time to gather some months intervals, and I was able to save money to be able to work this. Do you understand? So when you apply for visa, they will book an appointment for you. So you are going to check the available dates. Of course, if you're in places like Dubai, it's far better. If you're in Dubai, you're not coming from Africa. For Africa, a little bit of challenges, but it's still possible. Still possible. I'm not here to discourage you, okay? But if you're in Dubai, there are available times where you can apply for your visa for VFS. So they book an appointment with you. You pay some money via online, and then the leftover is when you reach there in VFS during your appointments. You're going to come with either cash or card. You pay them directly there. So this is how it's done. So when you go for your appointment, make sure all your documents are well arranged accordingly and everything is complete. Everything is complete. You'll ask for your passport photograph and everything. So this is how it's done. Okay, so guys, it is possible, and I waited. It took me 2 months. First of all, I thought it's going to take maybe like 2 or 3 weeks at most, but I don't know what's wrong. I think their visa process is taking a longer time. So it took me 2 months, 2 months to get approval for my visa, and then finally, guys, finally, my visa came out after waiting for 2 months. It came out, and I was so excited. I paid for courier services, so my passport was delivered to me at my workplace in Dubai. I received it. I received my passport, and my visa was stamped and approved. So you're going to get your visa, something like this, and it's good. You can see it, and this was how I got it, and I'm very, very happy. I'm so excited, and finally my passport came to me, and my visa was delivered, and this was how I was able to travel down to Malta after I resigned in Dubai, and after a long time. It was so exciting, and it was interesting. Thank God for everything, and I am here to start work very soon. I have just lasted 1 week and some days. So I'm about to start. I met my employers recently, and everything was good. So stick to my channel. I'm going to give you more information on how you can get job like me. It was once a dream. Now it's a reality. I'm here. Thank you so much. See you some other time.